It's time for the lightning round with Brad Butt. Brad, are you all set to go?
Yep, let's go.
All right. The Mayor Crombie was on the news and in her press conference, and she almost sounded like she was advocating for Mississauga to leave Peel Region and get into the red zone. What did you hear?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I mean, the mayor in her press conference last week was very adamant that Peel Region be able to move to the red zone. And if not all of Peel, then Mississauga should have the ability to go it alone. The numbers were looking good, and the mayor was certainly advocating for reopening of businesses ASAP.
And on the vaccine front, Mississauga now has 3 mass vaccination sites: UTM, Paramount, and the International Center. We've built these great mousetraps, but where are the mice? Where are the vaccines? What have we heard?
Well, the vaccines are supposed to be rolling out in very significant numbers this week. So those mass clinics should have lots of vaccine available. The provincial registration site has opened up for 80 plus age group. So we should really start to see some significant progress on vaccines this week.
And the budget are supposed to be coming out shortly. There were some rumblings and some announcements. When can we expect the provincial budget, and have you got a sneak peek?
So Finance Minister Peter Bethlen-Falvey has announced that he will deliver the provincial budget on Wednesday, March the 24th. Under legislation, a budget has to be tabled before March 31st. And the only thing the minister is saying is no new taxes or tax increases, but also no spending cuts. So the deficit number will be interesting to see, and where the priority of spending of this government continues to be.
The employment numbers came out recently. It must have made everybody fairly happy, especially the premier. What were the numbers showing?
Well, yes, last Friday, Ontario showed 100,000 new jobs had been created in the month of February. That despite the fact that a fair bit of the province was still in lockdown. So those numbers are definitely very encouraging. And who knows, maybe we're going to see better economic days ahead than many had predicted. But certainly 100,000 net new jobs is very, very positive.
Brad, there was a lot of talk about eliminating daylight savings time. Of course, we changed the clocks over the weekend. And but there was some talk about that being a permanent thing where we wouldn't ever change the clocks. But we're waiting on a few people. What are we waiting for?
Well, a bill did pass in the legislature late last year to get rid of the time changing of the clocks twice a year. But the provincial government has said that they will not proclaim it into law until such time as the province of Quebec and New York State also get rid of the change from standard time to daylight savings time. So it didn't happen this year, obviously. Let's see if it winds up happening down the road.
Well, it's people have been dealing with, or governments have been dealing with something just a little bit more significant than time changes. So hopefully we'll see that in the near future. That's it for the lightning round, Brad. We'll see you next week.
Thanks a lot, David.